Hey, I'm Calm Poison with The Last Stand Gaming, and I'm bringing you a video on the most efficient way to farm the Drake of the North Wind out of the Vortex Pinnacle. So, let's go ahead and enter the world. Alright, we're right outside the Vortex Pinnacle. Let's go ahead and open up the map. It's in Kalimdor. You see it down here where I'm at the Vortex Pinnacle. If you zoom out, you'll see where my marker is. I found that the most efficient way, because it's a 0.5% chance to drop, so you're going to have to do this a bunch of times. I think I did it around 120 times over the last 3 days. So what I did was I set my Hearthstone to Dalaran, and then use the portal in Dalaran to go to the Caverns of Time, and then it's about a 3-4 minute flight on mount to get here from the Caverns of Time. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that our instants are reset, and then we're just gonna come right on in. Alright, now I've seen videos that say that you want to stealth through here, but there's really no need to. You should be able to just run right through it. You won't aggro most stuff. You'll see it as I go. I'm going to be really close to a lot of stuff, and nothing will aggro on me. The reason you don't want to aggro stuff, like in other dungeons where you just kind of pull everything to you and then fight it all in one spot, is because these guys stun you, and because it takes possibly a lot of tries to do this. You want to get in as many times as you can. You want to do it as many times as possible. If you do it 10 times within an hour, it will lock you out for a while. It's weird. It seemed like sometimes it locked me out for 2 minutes, and sometimes it locked me out for 30. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. But what I would do is I just had an alt here, which is this druid right here. And I would just leave her here, and then I would go do stuff with my other characters while the timer was up, and then I'd come back and do it as many times as possible. Alright, so first let's look at the adventure guide. So the boss that we want to get to is this Alterus. If you come in here and look at his loot, there it is, Reigns of the Drake of the North Wind, and it's a pretty cool mount. This is it right here. It's really good looking. It's nice and big. It's got cool little effects. It's got the armor. It's one of the best looking mounts. It looks a lot like the Proto Drakes. But it's really easy to get. So here we go. We're going to use dash. I'm only using a druid. You can do this with any character, really. I'm using a druid because druids are the fastest class as far as what you can do inside of dungeons, because of the 30% speed increase with cat form. And you'll notice I'm getting pretty close to these guys, and I'm not pulling any of them. So when they talk about doing the I think that the videos from the ones saying that you want to stealth, I think those are kind of older videos, and that had more to do with, like, you wanted to be really careful, because if you pulled everything, you might die. I'm not sure. But we're going to come in here, hit him twice. He goes down pretty easy. My inventory's full, so I can't pick anything up. If you don't kill that boss, this little slipstream is what it's called, won't form, and you can't get to the next platform. So you do indeed have to kill him. Then we're going to come up here to the right and just avoid these guys. Don't think that I've pulled them yet. No, okay. I pulled them one time without meaning to, and I didn't think I was that close, but here we go. We're just going to drop Starfall. You do have to kill these Howling Gale guys, these little orbs, because if you don't, they'll keep pushing you back like that. But they're really easy, and then we're going to just go back into cat form. Usually I don't let them knock me back at all, but they got me that time. Depending on where these guys are, will tell you whether to go left or right. Sometimes they're closer to the left, sometimes they're closer to the right. And I get here in about the same amount of time, so I don't think it's that. I think it's kind of randomly on where they spawn out. Alright, now here is the Altaris guy. This is the guy that drops the mount. So we're just going to run up, kill him real quick, 2 shots, and if he drops it, this is the guy that'll drop it. What makes this unique and a good thing to farm is the fact that now I can just run off. You can, at any point, you can jump off the map, and it'll do this little animation that pushes you back up. It'll go to a load screen. There we go. And then it just puts you right back at the beginning of the instance. So you can just run out. It'll load back up, and we'll be outside of the instance. You can reset all instances, and you'll notice in the bottom it says the Vortex Pinnacle has been reset. And then you can just go right back in. I did this, like I said, you'll notice everything's reset. I did this probably 120 times over the last 3 days, so I'd gotten pretty good at like making no mistakes and taking the shortest path. And I'd gotten it down to, I think we timed it to about 2 minutes and 15 seconds a run while using a druid. But like I said, it took several hours because it took me about 120 tries. It's a 0.5% chance of dropping. So you're not really at the bad luck side of things until you've done it 200 times. So it's a hefty grind, and it can be boring and frustrating, but it's something good to do if like you're watching Netflix or something like that, because it's a really cool mount. It looks good, so and it's something special. It's like I said, it's a 0.5% drop, so not everyone has it. And there you go. Thanks for watching. This has been The Last Stand Gaming, and I'm Calm Poison. If you liked it, please subscribe and keep up and watch some more videos. So thanks.